What the?
We've all been there. Watching as a single dent or scratch turns into a consistent reminder of repair costs, time wasted, and money lost. It feels unfair, doesn't it? But what if it didn't have to be this way? Every year, millions of cars end up like this, wrecked, scrapped, and wasted. And every time it happens, the bill falls on you. But what if we could keep cars on the road longer, save money, and reduce waste, all at the same time?
Our solution is the Atem Shell, a Nandal-based self-healing car shell. Nandal is a shape memory alloy that repairs dents and scratches when heat is exposed to it. This technology eliminates manual repairs, reduces costs, and ensures long-term durability.
How about you join us? I'm going to introduce you guys to our team.
Hi, my name is Nico Coleman, and I'm the team lead. My job is to facilitate discussions and ensure we have all the necessary resources to bring our project to a reality.
Hi, my name is Aaron May. I'm in charge of financial planning. Every dime, cent, and dollars accounted for to make sure everything is effective throughout our project.
Hi, my name's Isaiah. Actually, I don't like this scenery.
Alright, this is better. My name's Isaiah Escobar. I make sure we hit our deadlines, meet our goals, and make sure everything gets done on time. No loose ends, no missed opportunity.
Hi, my name is Sean. I am the design lead. From 3D models to rough sketches, I am what brings this team's visions to life.
When brainstorming for this project, we knew we needed a material that could do more than just look good. It had to be durable, flexible, and capable of repairing itself. That's when we came across Nitinol. Nitinol's magic lies in its structure and three key phases: austenite, martensite, and deformed martensite. These phases dictate how it behaves under different conditions. It's the transition between these phases that makes Nitinol revolutionary. By hitting the material, it returns back to its austenite phase, restoring its original shape. It's the perfect solution for self-repairing car exteriors. Our target audience ended up being newer drivers. According to Safe Teen Driving, new drivers are 4 times more likely to crash or experience a near crash than their adult counterparts. Newer drivers are also considered higher risk for insurance companies, making them more at risk for major rises in their monthly premiums.
So we had a sample size of 112 drivers who had 4 or less years of driving experience. With this, our data began to show that 78% of those people claimed that the most discouraging part of driving and having to pay for insurance is that it's going to increase every time you file a claim. Our research also began to show that even when insurance is an option, drivers are much more willing to leave damages on their cars or even try to fix them through a third-party source, even if it's more coming out of their pockets.
So, through some moderate research and just kind of talking to people about our project overall, we had came across a person who had a recent experience in an accident and how their story went through. They would also like to explain how their story would have been different if they were equipped the Atem Shell.
Could you tell us about what happened the day of your accident?
Yeah, so I was just driving out of the parking lot, or like out of my parking spot, and I hit a car. And the lady I had in whose car I hit, I ended up having to drive with her to Gastonia in order to get a quote, and it ended up being $1,300 out of pocket, which is a lot of money.
Wait, why would you pay that out of pocket instead of going through your insurance?
So I had to pay it out of pocket because I can't really afford for my insurance to go up because I already pay so much each month because I pay for my insurance, and that's a lot of money to for my insurance to go up.
My next question would be, how do you think the Atem Shell would have changed this situation?
So the Atem Shell would have saved me so much trouble, and my bank account also so much trouble. I just would have really helped.
This is a prime example of the kind of people we would like to outsource our product to. But we cannot outsource our product without a product, which is the reason why we have to create a final model concept.
October 11th, and Aaron and I ended up just securing 2 new mentors in the form of James Fox and Shannon Keys. We began our search in the Batcave, where we were trying to find somebody who just knew a bit more about car designs, the metals we were going to be working with, as well as somebody who would be able to provide us with a space to shape and weld the metal. Since the Batcave is no longer owned by NASCAR, they actually got rid of their automotive department. So instead, we were connected with the head of the automotive department, Jim Fox. He agreed to help us finalize our design, as well as work with us to find the best way to actually use our metal. But when it came to welding and the resources that we would need, he said that he would not have that.
He told us he really can't help us with much on our project, so that's when he redirected us to our new mentor, Shannon Keys, which when talking to him for the first time, we could tell he was involved with knowledges of metals and welding, and we knew he would be the best fit for us. He told us what we had to do, for example, going to workshops to complete the certification in order for us to be allowed to work with the welding processes in a workshop. And he told us to make monthly emails and meetings with him and to give him quick updates. And he will be helping us along the way with this project.
Unfortunately, our mentor Shannon Keys did not want us recording in a senior design lab due to the amount of projects going on at the time. Instead, we thoroughly documented all the meetings with notes, and this was the main takeaway from it.
So we ran into a problem. Our initial plan was to 3D print our car model out of carbon fiber and mold our heated nitinol around it.
After our meeting with Shannon Keys, we realized the carbon fiber is made out of 50% plastic, meaning that it would quickly melt on impact. Further deliberation brought us to the solution of creating our prototype out of a cheaper metal that has a higher melting point and using hammer forming on a CNC machine to shape the sheets however we need. We would then use that as a base as we shape the nitinol sheets around our prototype and create the model.
With this change came the need to revise our budget. We were able to cut costs by being able to use the senior lab design to make our nitinol metal, but there also came some changes as to we needed some new prototype metals and a CNC machine for specific designs. Being mindful of our $1,000 budget, we were able to make the final breakdown of our costs.
These are the concept sketches of our project. We do different sketches for the car itself from different angles, as well as the sketch for the molecular construction of the nitinol with its different phases being healed. Lastly, we have a technical drawing for showing the products to the professionals in their field. It is important to remember that this is a small model of the life-size car, and the dimensions reflect that.
Nitinol is a valuable material that can easily be molded into complex shapes. Unfortunately, as of right now, we do not have access to machines or connections to machines that can withstand its initial high temperature to make its original mold. For this reason, we have two designs. Our first design is an F1 sleek looking car design that we made on Fusion 360 that can be used for future projects or if we were to expand our original project. A second design that we have is more of a bulky, simplistic design, and this will be able to be used easily if we were to 3D model it, and also if we were to apply our nitinol metal to it.
In the beginning, our project looked like a long shot. We were told time and time again that Atem Shell was more sci-fi and wasn't realistic, but we had to overcome so many challenges to ensure and to prove to ourselves and others that it wasn't, and it in fact was, a realistic possibility. Through phase 2, we've seen our strengths and our weaknesses, and with that knowledge, we are ready to tackle and to take phase 3 head on, and we are very prepared for the Shark Tank presentations and to present our next steps in phase 3.
We
are
Atem
Shell.
revolutionizing the definition of durability.